moda ani. I thank you for this day. Moda ani lefanecha ruach chai v'kayam. Shechazarta binishmati bechemla. Rabba emunatecha moda ani moda ani lefanecha moda ani. I thank you for this day. Moda ani lifanecha ruach chai v'kayam. Shechazarta bi nishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha moda ani moda ani lefanecha moda ani. I thank you for this day. Moda ani lifanecha ruach chai v'kayam. Shechazarta binishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha moda ani moda ani lefanecha moda ani. I thank you for this day. Moda ani lifanecha ruach chai v'kayam. Shechazarta binishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha moda ani moda ani lefanecha moda ani. I thank you for this day. Moda ani lifanecha ruach chai v'kayam. Shechazarta bi nishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha moda ani moda ani lefanecha moda ani. I thank you for this day. Once more. moda ani lefanecha ruach chai v'kayam. Shechazarta binishmati v'chemla rabba emunatecha moda ani lefanecha moda ani. I thank you for this day. Boker Tov, good morning, everyone. Today we are doing Love at the Center, a program by Rabbi Shefa Gold. You can get an email every week from her going to her website and clicking on Love at the Center, and you'll get a message every week, usually on Mondays. So putting love at the center, one way to do this is to reclaim the Song of Songs as a central text that can inform, remind, and intrigue us daily. Finding and cultivating love. First, we must find and cultivate that love, and then we can source every action, every expression from that infinite, precious well. And through our loving expression and action, the divine will flow through us and the world will transform. So it is time to put love at the center. This is the time. The theme this week and last week was joining the dance of our return. So this is the time of the Shabbat of vision. Last week was Tisha B'Av, July 17th and 18th. It was a holiday depicting the most dramatic moments of the year, piling on all of the traumas of the centuries in Jewish history. And from that darkness, we enter into this next week, which is the week of light, and it's the week of the full moon. So each day it is getting brighter and brighter until we come to the holiday of Tu B'Av, the time of the full moon, the holiday of love, the holiday of dance. And the Love at the Center practice is to be able to see the dance, see life as a dance, to say it's all a dance. Sometimes we're conscious of it, sometimes we're unconscious to the dance. Can we join the dance? Mindfulness is witnessing the dance. The 7-week journey approaching Rosh Hashanah, we are doing the dance of Teshuvah, repentance, turning toward love and blessings, turning away from the things that are not supportive. And we can choose not to go there. We can choose to let go. So our first chant today is called The Moon's Goblet from Song of Songs, Shir HaShirim, the Hechanan, chapter 7, verses 3 through 4. The Moon's Goblet. If you look in the chat, you can see the Hebrew. Okay. Shorarech Agan Hasar Al Yasar Hamazeg. And it goes like this. Sarek Agan Hazar Al Yasar Hamazeg. Halasar Hamazeg. Sarek Agan Hasar Ayasar Hamazeg. Your navel is the moon's goblet. ever filled with wine from the Song of Songs. Again, chapter 7, verse 3. And this is from Shefa. I sing these words as a blessing on the continuity of life in all its fullness. The navel is the place where the imprint of the umbilical cord forms a magical moon-shaped goblet filled with the wine of everything beautiful, joyous, and life-giving. The ghost of an umbilical cord connects me with my source. The moon's goblet is filling us with a remembrance that nothing is lacking. Hamazeg is sometimes translated as mixed wine, nourishment and beauty combined. We celebrate this round belly, a mound of wheat, fringed with lilies, nourishment and beauty combined. So questions for contemplation during this chant. Can I connect myself with the source that is always flowing? Can I let the fullness that I experience overflow into my life as service? Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayazar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayazar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazeg Sharek Hagan Hazar al Yasar Hamazig, al Yasar Hamazig, Sharek Hagan, Hazar al Yasar Hamazig, Sharek Hagan, Hazar al Yasar Hamazig, al Yasar Hamazig, Sharek Agan, Hasar al Yasar Hamazig. Once more, Sharek Agan, Hasar al Yasar Hamazig, al Yasar Hamazig, Sharek Agan, Hasar.
Your ending froze, honey. But that's okay.
It's all good. Sit in the silence. Let the chant do its work. Our next chant is turning, Surme Ra. Surme Ra Va'ase Tov Bake Shalom Varod Fehu. Turning away from evil and do good. Seek peace, wholeness, and go after it. From Psalm 34. With a discerning heart, I see my life divided into two categories. That which drains my energy and separates me, which here we're calling it evil. And that which gives me energy and connects me to the wholeness of life. My spiritual practice is to turn away from the seduction of evil because I know its power to sap my strength and love. And then to counter the pull of evil with an action that brings goodness into the world, an act of kindness, a gesture, a compassion, a deed of justice making. When I glimpse the possibility of shalom, peace or wholeness, then I must go after it, like a detective searching out clues, like a warrior facing the enemy within that is reflected in my world. The first practice is to ask the question, what separates me or drains me of strength, love, or compassion? It may be a habit or thought or something you can do without ever questioning its place in your life. As you chant, use the power of the words to turn away from that which you have discerned to be the evil in your life. Let the chant strengthen your commitment towards good. At the end of the chant, make a commitment towards one specific action that represents good and do it. Now we can also do this as a dance. So I'm gonna go to the left and I'm gonna do it like this. Well, first let me do the melody. Let me go, wait. Surme Ra, Surme Ra, Surme tov, surmeira, surmeira, surmeira va'ase tov. Bake shalom barat fehu, bake shalom barat fehu, bake shalom barat fehu, bake shalom barat fehu. So what we're going to do is go to the left and go like this. Surmeira, and then the other way. Surmeira, we're turning. Surmeira, and then we're piercing through the evil. Ve'aseh tov. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. And then we're opening up to the fullness in the world. Bake shalom v'rat fehu. And then we're bringing it into ourselves. Bake shalom v'rat fehu. And then, we're opening up to the world, and we'll do that round. And then the next one, we'll bring it in. Bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu. Here we go. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Surmeira, surmeira, surmeira ve'aseh tov. Bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu, bake shalom v'rat fehu. more. Surmera, Surmera, Surmera Veyasato. Surmera, Surmera, Surmera Veyasato. Vake Shalom Varatehu, Vake Shalom Varatehu, Vake Shalom Varatehu, Vake Shalom Varatehu. And just sit in the silence and let the medicine do its work.
Just keep continuing your deep belly breathing and allow your crown to reach up to the sky and allow your shoulders just to fall back into your hip pockets so your heart is gently tilted upwards. Just feel the clean, fresh, filtered air circulating through your body. Just allow the magic and the medicine from these chants just to penetrate through all the millions of cells in our bodies. If you imagine a big ball of light just 6 inches above the crown of our head, a pure intelligence, light force, and this divine intelligence, this pure light of Elohim, just sets out a beautiful prescription of beauty and love for each of us as it penetrates downward through the crown of our heads. And it stops off this light energy in our face, in our brain, just penetrating all the areas of our senses, heightening them, sharpening them, enlightening them. So that our five senses and all the senses beyond our five senses are fully attuned. Our emotional state is fully attuned. Our physical being is fully attuned. And our mental state is fully attuned into this Elohim presence. We just allow this divine light energy to flow through our spinal column, downward, through all the nadis, all the energy centers, till we wind up in the base of our spine. And in the base of our spine, we just imagine this beautiful ruby light emanating from the base, from our sits bones. And this ruby light, capturing fragments of the divine essence, captures our relationship to every material element in this great universe. And every material element in this great universe blesses this ruby center at the base of our spine. As we move up our spinal column and we wind up just below our navel and just above our genitals, there's this energy center that we call Yesod, the divine sexual charisma, energy, life force. And we just picture this orange, beautiful orange light emanating from this nadi, from the center. Just like the most gorgeous sunset that you've ever witnessed. Penetrating in the center and penetrating through all the energy centers in the body. Enlightening all parts of our body with this divine life force of charisma, of Shakti, of life force. And as we move up into the belly region, we experience this bright yellow sunlight emanating from our core. And we just sit in wonder. We sit in awe of this divine miracle of our bodies and our emotions and our mind, infused with this divine light, balanced by this divine light. And this week we're reintroduced to the Shema. We just imagine the Shema being recited in all the cells, all the vessels, all the blood that's circulating in our belly region. And in this divine light, this divine sunlight in our belly region, we recognize and we hold the bounty and the beauty of our ancestors. We recognize the bounty and the beauty of our divine purpose and mission in life. And we hold both of these forces, our ancestors and our divine purpose, in this beautiful integration and metabolization in our bellies. We allow this divine light energy to migrate up our spinal column into our heart center. And our heart center is just lit up with beautiful shades of green, greenery, of the densest forests, of the richest patches of moss, carrying the healthiest negative ions into our heart center. Carrying the natural herbs and fibers and nutrients that our body needs into our heart center. Right in our heart center, right above our heart center, we begin this integration of our chesed, our divine love, our divine giving, our compassion, our love, our kindness, fully integrating into this green heartscape. And we integrate our own relationship to justice, our own fight for what's right in the world. And we hold this in our green landscape of our heart center, fully integrating through the spinal column as it moves up to a place called Dat. This is our divine regulator of our body. Regulates all our hormones, regulates all the subtle energies flowing through our bodies. And we find this merger of compassion and justice and love. As we move up, and Teddy moves up into our throat center, we just imagine these beautiful shades of blue, blue light, deep blue from the oceans, deep blue from the sky. Just embracing us and holding us. Breathing in the sense of infinitude. Of pure freedom, of pure joy, of pure expression. As we move up into the right side of the brain and the left side of the brain, where we find Bina, Chochmah, our wisdom and understanding, integrating in through our third eye. And we just experience these deep, deep purples that connect us into the furthest realms of the universe through all galaxies, all stars, billions of stars, all connecting through our third eye, all connecting now above our crown, back to Elohim, this divine light. And if we drop back down through our brainstem, through our spinal column to our heart center, we'll just recite the Shema to ourselves. This is the Parsha where the Shema is given to us again as a reminder of our oneness with all humanity, with all material elements in this great universe. We'll just stay in this place of quiet for a few minutes. Jody?
Sarek Agan Hasar Ayasar Hamazig Ayasar Hamazig Shararek Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazig Ayasar Hamazig Sharek Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Sharek Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazig Ayasar Hamazig Sharek Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazig Ayasar Hamazig Sharek Hagan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Gan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ahazar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik. Once more, Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik Ayasar Hamazik Sharik Agan Hazar Ayasar Hamazik.
That was beautiful, Jody. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Welcome, everybody. Glad the most special people in our world can join us. Anna L, you're looking. I'm glad you could be here.
Steepy.
Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to open up the sharing and say the Moon's Goblet was just this beautiful chant. I wasn't that familiar with it. It also seems that it parallels this notion of Moshe not moving into the promised land. And it's this notion that what I experience is that we really have it all. I'm here, Jody, can you mute for a second? What I'm getting is this sense of that the fulfillment of our lives is present now, and we have nowhere else to go. It's all here, and it's all in this metaphorical umbilical that's gathered all the beauty of all our experiences, and all the growth and all the learning kind of like just wraps into where we are in the moment. And so there's nowhere else to get. There's nowhere else to go. We have arrived. And so for me, this Moon's Goblet really captured this notion that it's really okay. It's really okay that Moshe did not make it to the promised land. It's like he got what he was supposed to get on his journey. He made the incredible contributions that he had to make, just as we have in our lives. And, you know, we may not fulfill all our dreams. We may not fulfill all our destiny, but we have fulfilled everything in this moment. Understood you're in San Francisco, so it's early. Thank you for getting up for for us. Anybody else like to share?
Hello.
Susan? Hi.
You are you are so lovely, both of you. Thank you so much for that. Actually, we're all very lovely, but you guys are. Thanks for. Yeah, I just really enjoyed receiving today what we received. So one of the things that impressed me was the one where we circled the Kundalini thing, and then came through in the middle, like to cut the evil. So a lot of what I've been contemplating these days myself, and the work that I'm doing, is around everything is a part of that divine fabric, even the evil. And so for me, the gesture was to go through it, but with a little bit of that divinity, to say that I don't have to fear you, I don't have to be angry, but I can just say, you know, not allow that to, like, only love can enter here. Without having to damn it or, you know, go to a place of fear, because I've done a lot of Paul Selig work, as you guys know, and, you know, what you damn damns you back. You put something in a dark place, you put yourself in that dark place. So that was really a lovely meditation for me, with the blessing hands as opposed to the cutting hand. So thanks.
Great insight.
Yeah.
Larry?
Yeah, Susan, thank you. Thank thank you guys. I mean, I think this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful approach. And a friend of mine was talking about this image that she had of being engaged with this painting. There's this huge canvas in front of her, and she's been painting with this amazing palette, and there are these beautiful colors, and she's not done the painting. And then this beautiful hand comes up from underneath the painting and lifts it away and says, I like what you got. You know, and so my friend had to let go of her painting, which she really wanted to finish, and she didn't feel she had finished, but this whatever said that this is good.
I'll share. So the turning one, no, not the turning one, the Moon's Goblet. So my evil is my mind judging me. So when I did the melody, the second time at the end, when I did the melody, I recalled the second melody, which like swoops up and goes around. And when I was doing it the first time, I couldn't retrieve that swooped up melody. I don't know where it went. So I just did the same line over and over again, watching my mind going, how come it's not coming? Where's that swoop? And when I did it, and I just had to keep letting go and going with the flow of it. And I remembered the end part of it kind of goes like this. It's like I see melody as in imagery. So when I did it the second time, I retrieved it. You know, it's like, I don't know if you noticed, there was a different melody the second time. And I was so happy. I was like, oh, how wonderful. But I can also be happy in the letting go of the perfection that, you know, I set myself for such a high standard that, you know, I can forgive myself if I don't remember sometimes, or it doesn't come to me. So I want to remember that as I go forth this week into my life, maybe as I go forth in the next minute of my life. So it's interesting how these chants can be guideposts for us as we navigate. Yeah. Steve, did you want to say when the next one is? We have a lot of busyness this summer, so we're just doing it once in August, and then September 5th, Steve?
August 15th, I think, is the next. In 3 weeks.
It's
one other thing about the turning was just this. I mean, I haven't done a lot of Sufi work, but it felt like there was this whole Sufi component of that, the whirling dervish, you know, that in our turning, and just like this releasing and this fun aspect of it, and this abandonment of ourselves, and just letting go into the spirit when you're really in that motion. And so I found that really wonderful. Elle, anything you want to share?
it is
From the day?
it is August 15th and then September 5th at 10.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
always a pleasure to start the morning with you guys, and I missed you, and it was a miracle that I woke up, because I woke up before the alarm. When I got your email, I thought, I got to come and be part of this, and I'm so glad I did. So thank you, as
we are too.
always. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Have fun in San Francisco.
Grandkids are great, but it is freezing. I'm wearing like so many layers.
That's what Mark Twain said.
Yeah, it's going to be in the 90s today with the heat index. So enjoy the cold.
Yeah.
Embrace the cold.
Okay.
Gotta
Love you.
embrace whatever it is. I love what Susan said. I've never met Susan, but I thought what she said was just so target right on.
Well, maybe we'll shoot for September 5th to be live somehow.
I'll still have to Zoom somehow. I don't know if you'll still be doing it, because I don't live there, you guys.
We did, the time we did live was the end of our last program.
Oh yeah,
We did it live and Zoomed it.
cool.
Yeah.
So if we can make that happen, we will, but we'll definitely be Zooming.
Wonderful.
Okay. See you all soon. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Love you.
Love you.